Hi everybody, welcome back to Love What You Eat. Yet again another video with my beautiful sister Nadia.
Hello.
And hello! And today Nadia, what are we making?
Holiday crumb bars.
And we will show you just how to make it. Coming up next on Love What You Eat. Alright, so on our channel you have seen us do the ever so famous and delicious blueberry lemon crumb bars that are perfect for the summertime. So now I've asked my sister to show us the Christmas rendition of this, and this one is I love the blueberry lemon, but this one is a little bit more of my favorite. Nadia, explain to us what we need to make the crust and then what topping of choice makes this Christmassy.
Right, so for the dough, we're gonna need some flour, butter, sugar, egg, a little bit of water, salt, and some baking powder. And for the middle layer, which is the fruit layer, we're doing a mixture of cranberry and cherries. And you'll need some sugar and cornstarch. Now, we did a mixture of cranberry and cherry for our fruit of choice for winter time. And you can honestly choose the red berry of choice and the ratio that you want, but really you're looking for 4 cups worth. So we went for a half and half ratio. If you love the tartness of cranberry, you can do it 100% cranberry, or if you just like cherry flavor, you can do 100% cherry. We find that the 50-50 is the crowd-pleasing combination that most people enjoy. Now you're just looking for something red because it's Christmas time and that's the color palette that you're looking for. But I would stay away from strawberries because strawberries tend to cook off more pinkish and we're really looking for that deep red flavor. And raspberries are a good option as well if you don't mind crunching on the seeds, that is. So if the seeds of a raspberry would bother you, then I would stick with cherry and cranberries.
And with that combination of the orange, it is that warmth. It's the perfect type of flavor. So we're going to be using a food processor. This is really quick to get this all together. So I'm going to bring you guys in on a closer look. We already have our oven preheated to 375, and we have a high raised edge baking dish that is parchment lined, and that's what we're going to be building the crumb bar layers in. So first step will be the dough.
We are ready to begin. So I have my food processor for the crumb part of this recipe. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a pastry cutter. It works just as well. You just need to put a little elbow grease into it. But for today, I have my food processor, so that's what I'm going to be using.
In no particular order for the ingredients?
I like to start with the flour, sugar, and butter until that gets combined into a sandy texture. And then I'll add the egg, the salt, the baking powder, and the juice of 1 orange. And if needed, I will add a little bit of water just to reach the texture that I'm looking for.
Okay, so this is pretty much what you're looking for. Those beautiful specks of orange.
This is the consistency of the dough that you're looking for. It's rough, it's sandy, it's not one big clump. However, if you were to squeeze some in your hand, it will come together. So this is exactly what we're looking for. We're going to use half of the amount to line the bottom of a tray. Then we're going to mix together our fruit mixture, place it on top, and then use the rest of the dough to crumble for the top of the berries.
So in this recipe, we ended up actually not using any of the water. The water is really just reserved as an aid to achieve the texture that we wanted.
Correct. We ended up having a very juicy orange, so we didn't need any of the water.
And we want to use more of the orange.
Exactly. You want to use more of the orange because the orange has flavor, whereas water does not. So I'm actually very happy with the amount of juice that we got from our orange. We're ready for the fruit filling. We're going to have our cranberries, cherries,
which we ended up rough chopping into the same bite size like the cranberries, right, Nadia?
Correct. So we want the cherries to be about the same size of the cranberries. You want the texture and the cook time to be the same. So having a little rough chop on the cherries is needed.
Why are we using cornstarch?
We'll use the cornstarch to transform all of the juices that will come out of the fruit into a nice syrupy texture, which will become the middle layer of our cranberry crumb bars.
So it's an easy way to create a thickening agent. And we like using frozen berries also because honestly everything's from the fridge. So this really whips together fast.
It does. Everything is very quick, and so you want your ingredients to be cold, especially when you're doing the dough. You don't want to be melting any of your butter. So this is a very quick recipe because everything is already in your fridge, in your freezer. You just need to take everything out and you're ready to begin.
How delicious would this be if you would soak these in a little bit of alcohol?
Make sure this is very crumbly. Time to bake for 45 minutes in a 375-degree oven.
All right, so that was again super simple to make. Very easy because everything in the fridge, like Nadia said, was cold. Put it together. If you don't have a food processor, invest in one. It's not much money, but it really helps get this together quick. If not, a little bit of elbow strength with the pastry cutter.
Right.
The smell of this is divine. I absolutely love the summer one, that lemon blueberry, which that video I'll link above to my right here. The lemon blueberry crumb bar, so delicious. But this Christmas one, the orange zest, the cherries and the tart from the cranberries smell delicious, and I can't wait to grab one and try. And look how beautiful. A nice golden bake, a nice layer, that jam, and for this one, my sister put powdered sugar over top. It gives it that snowy Christmassy feel, but when you cut them through, that beautiful color pops through. Cheers, Nadia.
Cheers.
Bon appetito, favorita.
Delicious.
Bye-bye. It is so good. It is so good. I really love this flavor combination. And the color is absolutely beautiful. That deep dark red.
That's what you're looking for.
Christmas.
And you achieve it with the cherries and the cranberries. And really the 50-50 ratio of using half cherries, half cranberries really is a winning combination. You get a little bit of the tartness from the cranberry, but a lot of the taste from the cherry.
So good. We really do hope you guys give this one a try. Again, let us know in the comments down below. And if you'd like to follow this recipe, you can check it out also on our website at www.lovewhatyoeat.net, where you will see all of our recipes with photo aid and step-by-step instructions to help you replicate to the T, or let it inspire you to make your own. And also out now is our cookbook, Love What You Eat Volume 1 Christmas Holiday Cookbook, where you will see 25 of our cherished recipes out there, a little bit more family recipes. We hope you guys give that one a try. It's available to sale right now worldwide on Amazon. And that's it, in paperback, Kindle, and hard copy. Thank you all for the support. We wish you happy holidays, and until next time, stay tuned. Weekly content every Sunday. And as always, continue to love what you eat. Bye for now.